Are you ready? Let's go!
Don't you sometimes just want to talk about everything? You know, there's days when you can just talk about anything. Need to sit back and chat about nothing at all? Nothing but Julie, coming at you with fun and creative topics and interviews.
Did you hear Julie's podcast? She's got the greatest topics.
Come join the chat about everything, anything, and nothing. So unwind and tune in to Nothing But Julie. Great topics and cool interviews with some pretty awesome people. And now, without further delay, here's Nothing But Julie.
This morning was a bit of a challenge for me. I started thinking about, do I really need to have a Monday mission? Why can't I just, start off my week just lining up the things that I need to do, and that's it. But the thing of it is I know that for me, I need to have things to look forward to, things to do. And I was alerted by my Facebook of a post that I had put on several years ago, and it's a quote from Martin Luther King, and he said, "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear." And it made me think about just what does that quote mean? And I came to the realization that hate is very profound, and it gets inside your bones, and it changes you, and it changes your realism of the world and those around you. And then when you think about love, positivity, it really makes you feel so much better. And so this morning, when I saw that quote, I started thinking about the world and how it's divided, and there's so much hate and negativity, and it's just a really crummy world to be living in right now, that if we all really took to heart this particular quote, it would really benefit our United States. And if we just took a little turn, a little twist of fate, and decided to love or like for some people, then hate, then it's almost like paying it forward. And then the next person will pay it forward to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And so that's why I thought, no, I'm going to stick with the Monday mission because of this quote. It literally opened up my whole week to a more positive one, and one to look forward to, and hope, just hope. And I think that, I've been feeling a little bit down and sad with the state of affairs, and thinking, oh no, what's this world going to come to, and feeling kind of bleak for the future. But then I realized that things come and go in waves, and we're at the precipice right now of this particular wave, and things I feel can only get better and will get better, and you just kind of have to go through all of this crumminess for there to be a good outcome. And I felt so much better after reading that quote. I felt like a completely different person. Well, no, not a completely different person, but enough for me to feel like my whole kind of aura changed. And I was able to not feel as down as I've been, and letting so much get to me. I even took off notifications on my iPhone, for certain, media that alerted me of, certain news or world news. I just feel that there's a change that's needed. And so my Monday mission now is to choose love, to choose positivity, and not hate. And I think I've discussed this in one of my Monday missions before, but it is something to be repeated. And to me, it's profound enough to really kind of get into your heart, because we all have the ability to love as we have to hate. But it's almost like dieting and food. It seems as though hate is so much easier than love. Just like eating all the wrong foods is so much easier than eating all the right foods. It just seems like an easier way out. And once you start fueling the hate, it just seems like an easier way than being positive. So let's try and not hate. See how it feels on you, because I know that spreading love feels really good on me. Happy Monday.